an eye until losing control. And don't worry about me. And don't worry about me. And don't worry.
Are we awake out there? Wake up, wake up, wake up, baby. I'm gonna tell you something here. I'm gonna tell it to you loud and fucking clear. Now, you just landed on the fucking EWL review show. And it's pretty simple. Drop those tunes, shake that ass. You know what? Grab a beer, grab some smoke, and maybe just grab a few fucking toes. Because you landed, baby. And you gotta do anything to get through this show. Yeah, after this tune, coming at you, or maybe I'm coming on you.
Baby, I was born to rock and roll. The pistols drew me in and touched your very soul. I never liked disco, soul, or jazz. Don't really care if your life's a drag. Baby, I was born to rock and roll. Fast and loose, need no excuse. Fast and loose, don't give me no abuse. Fast and loose, need no excuse. Fast and loose, don't give me no abuse. Yeah. I like to rock the night if it goes my way. A conscience is the sun that's won't be hanging around. I won't get attached to a one-night lay. Guess it's always gonna be my way. Baby, I was born to rock and roll. Fast and loose, need no excuse. Fast and loose, don't give me no abuse. Fast and loose, need no excuse. Fast and loose, don't give me no abuse. I don't think you see me lead no normal life. A house in a country, mistress and a wife. Prefer to roam and play the fields. Ladies keep hoping that I'm gonna yell. Baby, I was born to rock and roll. Fast and loose, need no excuse. Fast and loose, don't give me no abuse. Come on, fast and loose, I need no excuse. Fast and loose, don't give me no abuse. If you think it's a walk of rock and roll, then you are.
Fraz, they could hear you.
Oh, well, at least I wasn't wanking.
Oh, what? Oh my god, that's what you were. Oh, I guess I was just a little confused on.
It was your moustache. You got me there.
Oh, oh. Fraz, where are we?
We are in the center of the universe where crazy shit happens. I'm not
Fucking
quite sure
A.
the location.
Oh! I'm gonna turn this fucking thing off.
I'm in the fucking stratosphere, my friend.
So, you guys, sorry. You're in the goddamn stratosphere. Yeah, that is correct. So, sorry about that. Mother Nature grabbed me by the tits, gave me a little twist. I'm sorry. Okay, it was a pretty rough drive home, actually, Fraz. There
You look
I
quite
was.
stormy where you were, man.
Oh, no shit, there I was. Riders on the storm. Tim's fucking testicles on the storm. Okay? You know, that shit, it was whipping my car. 90-mile-an-hour winds, everybody. Okay? Okay, that's even enough to blow good old Andy Fraz's stiffy over, alright? I mean, too
It
fucking...
would do that, Stiffy. Absolutely.
So, Fraz, how was your week?
Yeah, all good, man. All good. Not too bad. Work's kind of cool, so yeah, all good. Just drinking through it, sir. Cheers, every
Fucking
fuckers.
A right, dude.
We made
Happy
it. We made it.
Friday! We fucking made it. We did.
Tonight's a drinking night.
Tonight is a drinking night, a keistering night, a sniffing night. Tonight is a night of all nights that might be a night that we forget about. Tonight.
I feel sorry for Mikey. He's going to be sat in the hot seat later.
Mike has no idea, dude. I'm gonna get his ass going, dude. All right. Check this shit out. Hot and steamy. This tune, I listened to it on the way home. Like I said, when I was fucking driving through a goddamn monsoon. This tune, well, this'll get your fucking motor running. All right. This tune is called Rope Tightening by Horror Section. Rock and roll, motherfuckers. Let's go. Welcome. Let's do this shit.
We've got this.
Fraz, get it together. All right, get it together.
What?
What's going on over there? Dude, that was a fucking rockin' tune. You know, this type of shit, this type of shit, my shit, I may have shit myself. That type of music, that type of tune, just gives me straight up skate punk vibes, you know, when you're out in the fucking city at night. In the city. Alright,
That
so.
was badass, wasn't it, man?
Oh, dude, I fucking love it. I love it. I love the old school, you know, classic punk sound. I just, it gets my
Can you
motor
skate,
running.
though? Can you skate?
You know what? I have the balance of a fucking no, I can't. I couldn't at all. Actually, I used to be able to, but then I hurt my ankle. But then I kind of gave it up. But I don't know really. I haven't been on a board in years.
No, my balance is wank. I can't fucking skateboard for shit. Fuck.
I would longboard.
Yeah.
That shit, longboarding, that was fucking wild, because we would go like 40 to 50 miles an hour down the fucking road. It was gross.
Right. Yeah.
It was fun though. Don't get me wrong. Jesus. All right.
Yeah.
I'm getting off topic here, Fraz. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and pick somebody from the chat. Who wants to be chosen from the chat?
It should pick itself. Who's gonna be picked? Come on.
Drop your fucking tune. I'm gonna play a song just to get that ear jizz a-flowing. Coming at you next is another killer band coming straight from the underground. This one is I Bury Boyfriends. I wonder why it's named that. Here is the song by Dark Ride. I Bury Boyfriends. Oh! And bury your fucking head in the underground! Yeah! I will say, Fraz, I didn't see anybody drop anything in the goddamn chat. All right, that's okay. That's okay.
Well,
no one wants their song.
But this is a global radio show, isn't it?
It's all good. It's all good.
Why don't you drop the tunes to be heard globally? Come on, people. You know what
the
this
sound.
Drop a fucking tune.
I just quiffed myself. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I said it, Fraz. They made me say it. I opened the
You were
door.
forced to say it. You wouldn't have said it. You were made to. Fuck yeah.
You know, Dustin and I recording a new tune.
Well, is it all about me?
No. That was the last album, Mr. Fraz.
Sorry.
Gosh. And that's also my diary, at least half of it. Come on.
Come on. What's your inspiration by the new album then?
Oh, the new album, the inspiration is mental toughness.
Yeah.
Responding and standing up to bullies.
Yeah.
And down with the system.
Ah, fair play. I like that.
Yeah.
But nothing's related to Pornhub, no?
Some of it. Absolutely.
A little bit.
It's a little explicit. It's explicitly, yeah. It's explicitly explicit. So explicit, it's explicit.
Oh, it sounds X-rated. X-rated.
You know, this is Friday night. All right, this is Friday fucking night on the EWL review show. Already turned up because I almost died on the way home in a fucking horrifying storm. Jesus.
Thank fuck you didn't, man.
Oh, God. This shit was fucking... It was creepy. They don't show up as links. What is this? Oh, damn it. It says... Oh, you know what? I don't think it's popping up. Why aren't there links popping up?
What?
Fucking, you know, drop them on the fucking Punk in the Corn page. It works there. Oh, it's okay. You know what? We'll follow this shit together. Don't worry, you guys. Don't worry.
We got it.
But I did see a band... that is actually already on the review show list. They're dropped their tune. But Andy, this is a music video. This video is the brand new single. It's a premiere, all right? It's a premiere. Ooh, ah. So
who's that?
This is East Texas Adrenaline. But not only that, I drew their album cover.
I saw.
Yes, dude. Daryl commissioned me. The fucking badass from East Texas Adrenaline commissioned me to draw it. Oh, kick-ass band. But he also commissioned me. He's like, do you know how to do anything with videos? And I was like, oh yeah, let's do something, you know? And then he's like, can you do this? And he sent me this tune. And by golly, Fraz, we're all about to watch. Are you ready for this shit?
I was fucking born ready. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
It's all one brain.
East Texas adrenaline, baby. Oh! Oh! So, alright. Check this shit out. There you go. There's the artwork itself. Yes, yes.
Fabulous. Fabulous.
Yeah. That is a redneck punching the shit out of a lawnmower, Fraz. And then we got the Mars attacks in the back. Decided to throw in a print for him. And there's also a few more goodies in there for commissioning me to do your video, dude, which I had a blast. That shit was fun. You know, what a kick-ass fucking band. Again, skate punk in your fucking face. No nonsense. Slap your mama's tits and just watch, hear, and let the fucking music fuck the shit out of your ears, dude. I love that band. Hello?
Yeah, they're good guys, man.
I can see their testicles from Texas. Texas. Holy shit, everything's bigger in Texas, eh there, Fraz? Apparently, even the fucking skill and talent it takes to fucking play this type of punk. Oh!
But they shave their balls with lawnmowers there. They're fucking badass, man.
Holy shit. Holy shit! Nipples! So, Andy, go ahead and, I want to hear your voice. Tell me something. Who are we interviewing tonight?
Oh, there's a guy called Myke, and he was one of your colleagues at Punk in the Corn, wasn't he?
Oh yes,
and
he
I think
was.
in the hot seat, and we're going to give him a hard time. Oh, yeah.
Dude, Myke is the fucking man. I absolutely
You know
love that guy. We're going to, you could ask him whatever you want, dude. Mikey is like one of those guys where, you know, he doesn't back down from a question. He's just, I'll tell you some shit about Myke, man. I absolutely will. Ugh. I love that man. I love him so much. I love him.
He picked me up in everything, man. It was awesome. He made me feel very welcome when I landed. He was a true gent, I have to say.
Fucking A right, dude. He really is. And the way he treated all the fucking, all of the damn Punk in the Corn, you know, international bands, he was toting them around all over the fucking place. Him and his cousin, Mikey, stepped up to the plate. You know, I put his ass in a ticket booth for fucking, 16 hours. And he just did it. He didn't complain. He stepped up, and then at the end of the night, he's like, now I gotta take some, drunk fucking people to their hotel. Here we go. And then he would just snap into it. And he's like, let's do it. Let's do it. And it's like, that's the kind of mindset and the guys that were behind this festival, man. Really. I mean, there was definitely nights that tested us beyond belief. Beyond belief, man. But I will say, it was worth it. All of it. It was all worth it. And we're gonna fucking do it again, Fraz.
You're doing it again?
Oh, we're gonna fucking do it again. We're doing it again! This is gonna be an annual thing. All right? And you know who's gonna be there? This is actually one of the bands that I personally think, wink wink, is gonna be there at this at next year's festival.
Who's that, man?
This is the Blanche fucking Corinthians. And you know what? This tune, loud and proud, is Burn You Alive. One of my personal faves. Chuck and the Blanche Corinthian Helmet Heads. Here we go! Keep that chat fresh and drop your links. Yep. Yeah, that was the Blanche fucking Corinthians with their tune "Burn You Alive." And I know the story behind that song. I do, Fraz. I do. There was, and I don't want to say it for him, but we'll just say there was a little tiny shitcorn that was just causing this man angel a lot of trouble, and for no reason, Fraz. It was uncalled for.
Yeah,
it was, and I will say that, Chuck, you are the fucking man. Blanche Corinthians, gentlemen, you guys are fucking badass. Killer tune, killer fucking tune, killer track. Oh, it's already been a badass evening so far. We are going to be continuing on though, Mr. Fraz. I got another song to play from the chat. All right, this one was dropped on the Punk in the Corn page because I rock and roll. That's the only way I could fucking copy and paste it. And oh my God, it's the Rising Fall. Here's Turn It Around. Rock and roll, Rising Fall, baby. Woo!
Let's do this.
Since I've seen my son, filled with wicked blows, guess I'm the chosen one. And I looked at the sky, kept trying, screamed the clouds away. Finally slippers that fly through the gray, so I keep telling myself it's okay, forget about it. Someday you let it go. No way, it's bringing you down. You gotta turn it around. It's okay, forget about it. Someday you let it go. No way, it's bringing you down. You gotta turn it around. I got all dressed up so you could bury me. Weight on my shoulders too heavy to carry me. And them punches are circling, waiting for their prey. But it's just from my past 44, so I keep telling myself it's okay, forget about it. Someday you let it go. No way, it's bringing you down. You gotta turn it around. It's okay,
OMG. What the? Holy fuck, Farley. Gosh damn. Holy shit.
What the
All
fuck
right.
just
What just happened is that we just like resurrected something, dude. Holy fuck, I'm like loudest. There we go. Is it hello, hello, hello? Yeah, let's turn my ass down a little bit. Fuck. Calm down, Tim. So we have a special guest coming on. Wow, the Rising. You know, I got to see them not only play live at Punk in the Corn, but I got to book them at Racer's Edge.
Cheers to Racer's Edge.
Cheers to Racer's Edge. Cheers to the Rising Fall. And cheers to this badass community. All you fucking animals watching right now. By the way, this show is for adults.
Good night. Thanks for having me. I'm a child.
If you haven't figured that out, 18 plus. Mommy, daddy, you know, they got to take off the parental advisory, you know, lock to let you watch this shit. Or, you know, if you fucking just landed on this show and you're just a weird fucking teenager and you don't fit in, well, you fit in here. Rock and roll, brother, sister, plant, alien, and phrases all alike.
I'm just a fucked up mess, so I'm very welcome here, I presume.
Oh, that's all messes are welcome. All messes.
We don't do normal. It's boring.
We don't do normal. You're never old, just young with experience. You're never fat, just more to love. You're never too skinny because the imagination is huge. Oh, gosh. This fucking community rocks, dude. Especially when you have you as a fucking co-host, bro. I love you, Frazzy. Love you.
Love you too, man. You fucking rock. It's like going down the pub with your best mate and we're 5,000 miles away from each other. It's crazy.
It's insane, bro. It's insane. And I love it. I love this shit. And I'm just so happy that you agreed to just join in on this insanity that is the review show. Yes.
Yeah, I'm quite humbled you invited me on this crazy train, man. We're having a blast, man.
Fucking A right we are, brother. And we're going to continue to have a blast. Hey, do you know this guy? He's an American hero. He saves, you know, literal people. Not literal people. People are literal. He saves people from fucking burning buildings, burning houses. He saves them. He's the hero in the night and the day. He puts out the fires, not only of life, but literal fires. Have you heard of this man?
Hendrix write a song about him.
Well, if I do, I think I might just. We won't go there, Fraz. We won't go there, okay? But I will have to tell you.
Talking about
This tune by the one and only Joe fucking Boo and his new band Soundstone is badass, brother. Screaming in colors. Check this shit out. Yes, I love it.
Feeling
Holy fuck. Holy shit, nipples! That tune was not only by the band Soundstone, that was Joe Boo. Yes, Joe Boo. And that was, it sounded like the skills and the will of the one and only fucking badass from Dashing Skull Club. Yeah, we're talking about Aaron. Sounds like Aaron had his little hands there, recording, mastering, doing all of the magic that he knows how to do. Oh, gosh. This next tune coming at you loud and proud. And Joe, you have some killer pipes, brother. You sing like an angel. You are an American hero. You are the fucking man! Joe Boo! My heart, my love. Oh, it goes to you, brother. It goes to you. Oh, you have a killer fucking voice. And you know, Aaron, you got some killer fucking skills. Check this shit out. Not Again. Oh, Roxy song by the band Reliance AZ. Alright? And get comfortable. Settle in. Because we got an interview with the one and only Punk in the Corn coordinator, Myke, the fucking man Werner. I don't know. We haven't really thought of a nickname for him just yet. Stay tuned. Rock and roll. America.
Never thought that we would be here. Should have been different. I thought it was. You always thought I would. I never thought I could forget you. Let you fade out of my mind. Close my eyes. What if I gave it all I got? If I gave it my best shot? But I can't, 'cause we will never be the same. Maybe if I can find a way to make this all okay again. 'Cause there's nothing left that I can do but try. As long as we don't ever have to say goodbye. No, not again. Please, not again. Maybe I just made up reasons why we couldn't find a way. I always thought I knew who I was through and through. I didn't. I let it all just slip away. I gave up. Oh, I gave up. What if I gave it all I got? If I gave it my best shot? But I can't, 'cause we will never be the same. Maybe if I could find a way to make this all okay again. 'Cause there's nothing left that I can do but try. As long as we don't ever have to say goodbye. Say goodbye. Don't wanna say goodbye. Say goodbye. Don't wanna say goodbye. What if I gave it all I got? If I gave it my best shot? But I can't, 'cause we will never be the same. Maybe if I could find a way to make this all okay again. 'Cause there's nothing left that I can do but try. As long as we don't ever have to say goodbye. I said we give it everything we got. I said we give it everything we got.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and germs, are you out there listening still? Are you in your seat nice and comfy? Because we are about to bring on the one and only Punk in the Corn event coordinator, Myke. Who knows how it's spelled? Is it with a Y? Is it with an I? All right, we don't know. We don't know these things. But here is the fucking badass behind the scenes that helped me carry this festival to absolute oblivion. And that adorable sound you hear in the background is his child. Myke, hello. How are you doing, bro? Fucking A, right? Yeah, you know, what have you been up to over there, man? Because you do have a adorable little one there running around that you showed me earlier. And you know, Leah, the other badass behind the scenes. What have you guys been doing, man? Tell me what's going on.
I will say with the company that I'm going for, like they were gonna give me like I like shooting up. I like going upward. So the job that I applied for was a significant higher amount of money. So I'm like, you know what? I'm part of the Punk in the Corn crew. We gotta kick it up to 11.
Absolutely.
So I said I need more money, and they said, you know what? Here, and my jaw dropped. I said, oh, I mean, yeah, sure. I had to think it over. So you're not going to take it? No, I'm going to take it. I just have to sound like I don't need it.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what,
good,
Myke.
man.
You know, I love to hear this shit. Sorry, I was turning you up a little bit. Someone's farting too loud in their bedroom. There we go. I got it. Boom. Done. Sorry about that, everybody. I am Myke. I had you guys cut there a little bit in the beginning. Myke just got a brand spanking new job, and I'll tell you what, it's a big old step in the right direction. And Myke, you sound very excited about it, man. You had to probably bust your ass to get this job, huh?
Oh, dude, it was seriously. I went through 5 interviews just to get the yes, and I was like, is it done yet? Is it done yet? And then by the 5th one, I was just like, at this point, I felt like I was just speaking the same thing, and I was just like, yeah, this is another interview. And so I got the phone call saying I got the job, and I thought it was another interview, and I'm like, so when do I find out about the position? No, this is me calling you saying you got it. I'm like, oh, cool.
Well, holy shit, dude! I
Yeah.
went. Well, that's fucking badass, man.
Awesome, man.
Dude, and then on top of it, I've been recording a little bit, creating my own solo project.
Oh, have you, Myke? What is the name of this solo project? What are we looking forward to?
The name of my solo project is Better Safe Than Never. That's the name of my solo project.
Okay, better safe than never. I could dig it. Can you dig it? Fraz, can you dig it?
Yeah.
I'm digging it. So, are we going to hear some in a minute?
I wish, but Myke has not given me the full-on gazette to play it. And that's
Why,
fine.
Myke? Why, Myke?
Because honestly, I was telling Tim, I was like, I want to have 2 songs ready, so that way when people like say, "Oh, I can't stand this one," maybe the next one's gonna be just as bad, and then they're like, "Hey, wait,
No,
he could do something."
They want to hear it tonight, Myke. Send it to Tim. Why wouldn't you?
Fuck it, I'll send it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll send it.
Oh, Mikey. Oh, see, you con him into it, Fraz. Fraz is a bad influence there as well.
No.
You know, yeah.
If people want to hear it, we want to hear it.
Listen here. You know, we are our own worst critics, and Myke was like, I have to do about 3 or 4 more things on this, and it'll be good to go. But I already listened to the original version that he sent me. It was like the scratch version. The first version. And I like it, man. Myke is like he meets grunge, a little bit of emo punk, and just a nice, I like it. But it's up to you, Myke.
Yeah. No, dude, full send. Why not? I mean, it's Friday.
Do it.
We're having a good time.
Full
Yeah, we
fucking
are.
send.
Why not?
All right. Well, Myke, that is going to be your closing song. All right.
Okay.
Is this a good song to do the walk off with? You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Why not?
Absolutely. because I don't know. I just want to see if I can get your prostate a little bit bigger. Fraz, go ahead and ask your first question. I love this man. Oh.
Yeah, legend. By the way, what people don't know is when I landed in fucking America, this guy looked after me and got me to where I needed to go, got me food, got me booze, got me to the venue. So much love to you for that, Mike. I fucking appreciate you, man. You're a star.
Oh yeah, dude.
First question. What was your most memorable experience about punking the corn? What stood out for you the most? What you look back and go, fuck, that was cool, man.
Oh, dude, it's a pretty gross moment, but I gotta say it because I'm, you know, Tim talks about how I never complained, but I made a big problem for Tim that night, and he didn't know I made a big problem for him. So what happened is
That's
that
shit in my pillowcase, dude. Fuck! I knew it was Mike.
It was you're close. So, man, it was I think it was just funny. I don't think it was my favorite moment, but I think it was just funny because I wasn't expecting the response. But here I am, dude. I'm in that booth for 17 hours straight, not having nothing to eat, having a beer or two, trying to stay sober because somebody's got to count the tickets and everything, making sure the money's right. And then it's like the beer hits me, and you get the beer shits, and you're like, man, I got to shit. I was holding them for like good 5 hours, and I was like, please let this show be over because like I gotta go so bad. And then as soon as like we got somebody up in there, and it was literally like 30 minutes like towards the show was about to be over. I'm like, I can't do it no more. Like I'm sweating bullets, I'm over here like a freaking movie. Like there's no toilet paper, there's nothing. I'm just like, fuck it. I'm over here, just drop my fucking pants in the bathroom, and I go kamikaze, dude.
Yes, fantastic.
I go kamikaze in that toilet.
Yeah,
All that day was released in that moment. All the stress, all the anxiety, all the pain, all the happiness, all in that toilet. So I'm like, I feel good. 30 pounds lighter. I come out of there. Everything's all right. And then like about an hour later, Tim's like calming down everything. He's like, man, I don't know what the fuck, or somebody took a shit in the toilet and just clogged the fuck and made that thing flood.
Yep, you clogged that motherfucker, Mike.
And I instantly laughed because I was so tired, dude. I was so tired. And then I was like, I said I'm good at clogging toilets. It is probably me.
You shit like a bear, Mike. That is a real thing. You shit a human that day.
Yeah,
a human came out. It was doing the jig in the middle of the sewer. It was insane.
It was literally like a big old thrash out of my ass, just going.
That's what happens. There's corn, and then there's punk in the corn. And man, by golly, it can shit out. Punk in the corn.
And it was full corn. It was full corn.
Full ears of corn out of Mike's ass. Everybody, I want you to imagine that currently, right now at home. If you're sitting at home, put down your Bible that you are currently reading, and imagine a large shucking ear of corn in Mike's ass. Not only going in, but coming out.
A barrel, if you will. A barrel of corn.
All right. I have a question for you, Mr. Barrel of Corn. My question for you. We started, you started with me, 3 months after I fucking was starting to get at this thing, and honestly, you just kind of dropped in out of nowhere, Mike. You were the first one that was like, hey, what is this? Do you, and I don't even think, did I ask you for help, or did you ask if I needed help? I could always use the help because I'm mentally insane. But yeah.
Well, we played a gig together, and we had a drink or two, and I was the sober one in the band that I was in at the time because I had to drive home back to Illinois. And I was like, you're like, hey man, I'm thinking about doing this festival, blah blah blah. Okay, yeah. So it was like not too much longer later. I like haven't heard from you, and I was like, I wonder if he's still doing this. So then I messaged you, like, hey, dude, are you still down to do this? Are you still trying to do this? Because I've had experience building kind of like shows and stuff, and it's a pain in the ass, even something small.
Yes.
Well, people see it as small, but as you know, Tim, far from it. Far from it.
It's a lot. And you knew that, but you knew that going into it. So why trust this this tatted up jackass in a punk vest with a massive mustache straight out of the 80s porn. Why trust this guy and, put in your time and put in the effort? Because we will get to this shortly, which is a man that is very, 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 very annoying in the punk career, the horror punk community. We had to drop him from the festival. He was originally one of the contesting members that was gonna play, but no, we had to drop him. And me and Myke went through an unbelievable amount of shit behind the scenes, and so did our wives. And I'm gonna ask Myke about that because I know when he looks up, that's where Leah is. Right there. That's what he's looking up at. He's like, oh, fucking shit. Don't say anything stupid. Don't say anything stupid. She's gonna kick my ass. But anyway, so Myke, what made you trust me and want to actually do it, man? Was it just the cause? Was it the movement?
It really that honestly, those were the two main things. Like, it was your confidence that believed it, that you honestly could do it. So I was just like, if you have an idea, why not stick it through? And then it's the whole cause. Like, I believe in the cause that we were going for, which was, helping mental illness with vets. And like I've told you in the past, like I have a really close personal family member of mine, my cousin. He's actually like only 25 or 24 years old, and he's like me. He'll tell you straight up to you, he's like not mentally good. And ever since he said once when he went in the Marines and he got out, he was screwed, in his head. He'll literally admit it, like, won't be shy about it. Just says, yeah,
mental health is no joke, man.
Yeah, it's not a joke. And like, he's before the Marines and stuff, the dude was like a goofy guy. Like, he'd be like, he'd be the guy that you'd see in class and be like, fart, and then like it'd be quiet, and he just like start doing some goofy stuff like that, like, and then like Dumb and Dumber. That's like my cousin, like as a person, right. and that's how he rolled. And then he went from Dumb and Dumber to Saving Private Ryan. Like that's how it went. It went from oh, he's a goofball to holy shit, dude, who are you and what happened?
The military will do that. It'll do that to you. And I always tell people, even if you haven't deployed, you still spent time away from your family. You still fucking put in the time to do something that a lot of people wouldn't, and you did.
And that's it too. And people ask me like, oh, how come I don't join? Because and Tim, you might disagree with me on this statement, or you might agree with me. I said I'm pretty sure I told you this.
Sorry.
I wouldn't fight for a country that wouldn't fight for me.
Absolutely.
Like if honestly, like it's and that's a big thing, a big weight to put on yourself. Is that like if you were needing help on the day-to-day basis, like you're on the street walking, somebody tries to mug you, they're not going to help. They're just going to watch you walk.
Yep.
Because that's just people. They're
scared. They're
one, too afraid. They're too afraid to do anything. They're afraid that something can happen to them, and they're too worried about them to worry about, oh, this person could be the last of them. And then that it just takes that second step of the process, but everyone's so used to the whole mindset of fight or flight, and that takes over first.
Judging a book by its cover too, man, and not giving someone just a fucking second wink. It's yeah.
Right. So, but back to your question. I believed in what you were standing for, so I fully supported it. And it's like, and I even told you from the start. I said the point isn't really to make the money. The point is to spread the awareness.
Right.
And I told you, whether we make it or make money or not, as long as it helps somebody, then we did what we could. We did it.
Right.
And we did.
And we fucking really did it, dude.
And it felt really good. And then, I've had family members that are they're like, oh, it's so cool you did a festival. You were a coordinator and stuff, dude. I'm so proud of you, Myke. What did you make? I said, nothing. They're like, nothing. What? Their whole demeanor would change and be like, you're a disgrace now. It's like,
This is
dude,
and that's the real thing, right? It
yeah,
is, and I don't think a
people
lot
don't
of
know
people
about
know
it.
that shit. They
A
don't
lot of people
because
don't know.
we didn't make a fucking thing off of that, and we put everything into it, everything, and all of the five and people that were behind this festival, like as working it literally, promoting it, everything. Nobody got shit. We got a fucking week of no sleep, and one of the most humbling yet most like fucking knowledgeable experiences you could ever have, really. And then we got to have an amazing party with the most interesting group of fucking delinquents that someone can put together for a festival. We had the Fraz, we had KTO, we had the Rising Fall, the Blanche Corinthians, we had fucking a Dead Body Diversion, EWL, fucking Sangria. I mean, we had so many fucking people there, dude. Harrow. All around the world, we brought them there. We brought all you guys together, and it was amazing to see, man.
I was talking to Natalie about that the other night. What a fucking trip that was to meet all you guys. What a weekend. And nobody can take that away from us. We were all there, and that's something that we can look back on. That fucking happened, man.
It fucking happened, bro.
It did.
When we got there, too.
Yeah.
Cheers to that, you guys.
And
Hell yeah.
For real, dude.
Fucking A,
We did
man.
it.
We fucking did it.
But we all believed it. Like I said, I'm 5,000 miles away from you, and you had to trust me. I had to trust you. We all believed in each other, and we did it.
But a lot of people are fucking against us, dude.
Dude, it was. I'm just gonna say it in the most bluntest way ever. It was like two African males in the 1930s deciding to let's go talk about peace in a Ku Klux Klan rally and see what happens.
Yep.
So that's what me and Tim dealt with on the side. And it hurt because the people that you thought would be there for you and have your back, turns out absolutely not. Even if it was for the good cause, it was like the thing that people lacked that cared about us is that they didn't listen to us. That's just it. They didn't listen to us. It was better said than it was done, and that's what they believed.
It's
And the whole
fun.
point-
It's fun to do it when you're behind a keyboard. When you're the aggressor, it's fun, right? You get to be the troll. Yeah, it's great. It's great. But the thing that these people don't think about is when you're getting it from fucking thousands of sides. I mean, we posted one flyer on Reddit, and it was up to like 700,000 views within 2 hours, and the amount of fucking mixed shit on it. People are like, is this even real? $25? What the fuck? That flyer sucks. That's AI. Oh my god, that Sangria Fertile, that's a fun name. What the fuck is a Fraz? There's just a bunch of shit.
It was like a little kid in a candy store,
really
and that's
was.
exactly what it was.
You're
Of
an easy
comments.
target, though.
Oh yeah. I mean, but you know what? That's why we're doing a part 3 and a part 5 and a part
Fucking
30.
A right, dude. And we're gonna keep doing it. The thing is, man, is even the people that hated on this thing to an absolute fucking oblivion, they even realize, like, holy shit, these fucking punks did it. Oh my gosh,
Right.
They fucking did it. That little, that fucker with, running around calling himself a madman, and his crew fucking did it. What? And then people are coming out of the woodwork. People that I didn't even know were watching the festival. People have already contacted Myke. I mean,
And the cool thing about it though is that once when it was over, that I wasn't expecting was a response such as that when is the next one? and it was from people we didn't even see. Like I wasn't even I didn't really do a whole lot of partying those 2 days because I was so focused on trying to make sure that everyone's safe and everyone goes in there and the appropriate
I
people
don't
go in
think
and
you
there's
had
no
time to
UFC.
breathe, let
No,
alone,
dude, it felt like I had a 5,000 pound person on me. However, I noticed that when I even told Tim this the next day, we got people asking like, when is the next one? I'm interested. What I didn't even know this was happening. We would have came, and it was just like good. Honestly, with all the stuff that we heard, with all the stuff that was dealt to us, with all the stuff that people were being like the negative, like when it was over, we got so much love.
oh yeah.
It outweighed the evil. It
And
outweighed it really was shocking
it was,
because
dude.
it's because like the whole point was to bring love and to show awareness, and we brought it. And not only that, but people wanted that. And
See,
like
the thing is, Mike, is all those bullies, some even came, but the moral of the entire festival was just you help somebody that needs to be helped, and you don't judge anyone. You stay judgment free, no matter their political view, no matter their sexual orientation, their gender, the color of their skin, whatever religion they have, whatever background they come from. You don't fucking judge. Let everyone be weird together, man. We're fucking humans. That's it. We're not
That's
fucking
it.
yeah. Why is everyone got to be split up? And that's what we did. We brought everyone together, dude. Oh my
right,
gosh.
the one thing that like high political peace people try and do is bring everyone together. Like Fraz said it the best. He waited for a random stranger to pick him up in the middle of nowhere, Iowa, to hopefully go to this thing that exists. You know how much fate that is? He went around on the other side of the world, just like Sangria, just like KTO, and they put their trust.
Everybody did.
Everybody put their hand in and said, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it.
And Fraz, we didn't cut any fucking corners. That was what I don't know if that's what killed us, man, or what, but everything there was nothing that we tried to work around. We got the license for this, we got the permit for that, we got everything because we wanted not only because once the international bands said, and bands like the Flying Beats and the Rising Fall and all these bigger bands, it's like, okay, oh shit, if this doesn't happen, that's a big burn, not only for your fucking pride, but for the fucking community, because then it was like we both flipped a switch. We're like, oh shit, go time, all right, motherfucker. And then it was like that 1 year turned into fucking 3 months so fast. Oh my gosh, it really went really really fast. All the promotion,
The
I mean,
last
ugh,
last 3 months, man,
fast.
it felt like a week.
It was done.
It was brutal. It was brutal. Like me and Tim had meeting after meeting. I want to say what, like four a week at least.
Oh yeah.
4 a week and sometimes 3 a day. It was getting aggressive. It was getting aggressive.
And
It's
the-
worth it, didn't you? Let's be honest.
And this is an interesting question. Who are some of the mainstream bands that we've talked to?
Oh,
Because
Oh my
putting
God.
it together, we and Mike, we've talked to over 200 mainstream bands, putting both of us together, like reaching out, emailing, trying to talk to their promoter, reaching out to a comedian, reaching out to an actor, reaching out to fucking anybody, just reaching. Because, yeah, man, we didn't have any big sponsors. No, we didn't.
it was just our fists. It was
DIY, baby.
homegrown.
DI
It's
motherfucking
homegrown.
Y the real way. You don't rely on anybody but your fucking self and your own fucking 2 feet. And sometimes when you don't have feet or legs, you just rely on the person next to you and hopefully he or she is a good one. That's all I gotta say. And my wife was a very good one. Shout out to you, Hallie. Love you.
Oh yeah, shout out to Leah, because honestly, like Tim knows, me and her, we got a house to stay in while we were out there, so there was no issues and stuff. And then she brought the baby, so the baby was there. She was watching the baby. She went to the show for a little while,
Oh
and
yeah.
like she was getting all the setups, got me food and stuff while she'd go pack up the car, go get the food from wherever she was going to get the food, came back, and she stayed for a little longer, and then she went home. And it was crazy, and she stayed for only one night just because she had a shower to go to for one of her friends the next day. But she honestly did way more than uh a person would normally do. You know, she really was the MVP of of the day for myself personally. I owe her a lot. But
Myke, I dragged you through fucking hell, didn't I, brother?
oh dude,
I really did.
it
I
was
did that to everyone at that festival, but everyone still hung on. You guys are fucking animals. But I knew that deep down. I did.
oh dude, it was such an experience. And you know, like I said, it has its ups and it has its downs, and it has its negatives and positives. But it was the fulfillment that it was completed, and it was with 100% love, and that's what we
The whole
wanted it to
time.
do. And
Even our responses,
honestly,
dude, to people's messages, they would call us
yeah,
every fucking name in the book and spread every lie. They still do it to this day. We've had bands reach out to us say, "Hey, this guy said you guys are a bunch of fucking Nazis. Is that true? Like, if it is, we don't want to play a show with you guys." And I'm like, you know what? Just Google my fucking name, Google Mike's name, Google the festival. Go ahead, you'll find a Reddit, and then you're gonna find you'll find two posts on the Reddit where it's just we're lit up with all these lies and things like that. And then what else do you find? About over thousands and thousands of posts of positivity, love, inclusivity, all of it. Even the responses to people bullying, we were like, hey man, that's cool. I'm sorry you feel that way. We're here with open arms. I'll buy you a beer. I'll buy you a fucking, we'll catch up. We'll do this and we'll be friends.
yeah.
But
You know what? The funniest thing is that if you get a chance to talk to me and Tim personally, we're so open. You know, it's crazy to get even uh have a label on us. We're so like, even though that Tim might be the madman and I might be more reserved, me and Tim are the reason why me and Tim work so well together is that we don't the first thing we judge is how are you going to treat us.
yep,
The second thing about the second thing we're going to judge is how you treat yourself. You know, and
yep.
if you're a good person to us, we're a good person to you. I mean,
Don't be a dick.
yeah, just don't be a douchebag. You know, I mean, like it's that simple. Like, you can be a hard leftist, you could be a hard right. Just don't be the one sticking in the ass. Like,
Yep,
no
that's it.
one,
Don't be the one with the fucking boot on someone else's neck, because I
right.
promise you, you're gonna have a flying fucking inflatable corn with me inside of it on your ass, peeling that boot off of that person's neck. I will tell you that. And right behind me is going to be an army of individuals who care and who actually want to fucking help and see you succeed. People like the Fraz, like people like Mike, all these fucking wonderful people. DC, everybody. Shout out to that animal too, our CFO. Fucking
Yeah,
A.
seriously.
He saved my ass with tax season, I'll tell you that. If I fucking did have him on the books, running them, I would have been like, ah, shit. I forgot to keep that fucking invoice. I forgot to keep that invoice. Ah, fuck. Dude, that man is all business, and I'm about it. He's fucking awesome. And he's not all about business. He knows how to party, too. We all know DC.
Yeah, yeah, he is.
It's Alistair as well, another fucking gent. Sorry,
Yeah,
just calling out stuff.
honestly, thank you for the guys that stuck around, really,
Yeah.
and thank you for believing in us. Because if it wasn't for you guys, this shit wouldn't have happened either. I mean, like, yeah, we pulled the main strings, but shit, there's veins veins in a body that pump to the heart, and you guys were the veins.
Brother, exactly. And when when I had the thought of this to become a thing, it was really just after a string of shows with Dustin, doing the review show a little bit here and there, trying to help artists and trying to, help other people. And then we got fucked so many times. And there was something that happened. It was called a blank nothing fest. And I think, yeah, I'm not going to say it because actually the name is fucking trademarked. Wild. But we did this fest, and Mike and his old band played it too.
That is?
Yeah.
It's trademark?
Oh, yeah, it is. But, yeah, he has money to do that, but not, feed his fucking cat. All right, we won't go there. But, so, this fucking place, pretty much, all these artists showed up, and they played their ass off. They played their ass off, and it was a decent crowd. It was a lot of people there. But then we're walking out, and I'm like, no one even handed anybody any fucking money. What is going on here? Like, what's going on here? And we're all sweating our asses off, probably from the chemicals we ingested, but also from performing and working our ass off. So I'm like, man, fuck that. Why do bands, if you're not going to pay me or pay an artist, then at least give them the experience, right? And that's what we did with Punk in the Corn too. You give them the experience. You give them, if there's no one in the crowd, if there's a million in the crowd, we gave you guys and everybody 2 full fucking, production, full sound stages. And Ruggles, the man behind the fucking sound, glorious. And to see the Fraz play live, oh my God, it's like creaming in my pants. But I'm sorry, Fraz, that we haven't even let you ask Mike a question. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, that's
It's a little behind the scenes, isn't it? It's weird, isn't it? These are things not everyone knows.
My funniest memory of Ruggles was when Bill went when he was sound checking. Get off Pornhub. That was so funny. I fucking love that. I could watch that clip.
Dude, it's the most underground shit. The most punk fucking show. We were fucking there. People were camping behind this. I was camping in a teepee. Under if there's fucking barrel can fires, people are running around naked. I had an indecent exposure fine. What the fuck? Where did that come from? Who knows?
If you come to my hotel and said, Fraz, I need to show us smell like shit. It's so funny.
Oh my God. Dude, yeah, because I was in the boonies, man.
And then you fucking knocked on the wrong door.
I did, yeah. And I was like, Fraz, open up, motherfucker. And someone else is like, dude, I'm trying to sleep. And I'm like, oh.
That's not like...
And then Fraz, hello, opens the door down the fucking way. I'm like, you told me the wrong fucking number. Oh, sorry, mate.
You supplied me. It's your fault.
Oh, what fucking chaos, dude. Chaos. But go ahead and ask Mike your question there, Fraz.
My next question. I had it all fucking lined up and now I've fucking forgotten it.
It goes for a loop, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm not high. No, I'm not high at all. No, so Mike, what's it really like to work through with Tim? What's it really like?
Honestly, the name Madman is an understatement. It's like it's grit. That's what it is. It's grit. It's like, working with him is an experience. It's fucking fun, and it's fucking intense.
Yeah.
And it's even annoying.
Yeah.
And I'll explain this. So it's fun because, we got to do the fucking festival. We set up everything. We got everything going. We literally did everything we wanted to do. That was the fun part. The grit part was a lot more detail oriented than we anticipated, like getting all of the legalization, getting all the people together, making sure everything was set, making sure people were coming through with what they said, paying people and actually doing what they're supposed to do. Delegating people where they have to go. So the logistics thing, oh my God, and then I was doing research as me and Tim were doing this, and I told Tim before we got started with this festival the day of, I said, hey Tim, believe it or not, we're supposed to, and this is like a normal day in the life of a big festival. We're supposed to have, there's 5 of us. We're supposed to have on hand, I was telling Tim, like 150 people working. 150.
That was being nice.
How many did you have?
And I told him that too. I said 150, and that's not having everything covered. That's 150 people of just what we just to keep the sanity. So that's the fucked up part. It was like Tim was like, you know what? Who needs 150 where you got 5 fucking, you know,
5 fucking soldiers, man.
5 fucking
5 guys that
parades.
don't fuck around.
I mean, you did.
Some 5 fucking punk berets about to go up in this fucking, go on no man's land and take over the towers. Like that's what was
Yep.
going on. It was like,
And that's exactly
fucking
what
screw up.
happened. Because I'd rather have one of you compared, 150 people, cool. But what good are they if they're just going to sit there and not do shit? I'd rather
And
have
that-
one dude that has the heart, the fucking grit, and the will to do it. And that's why I had issues delegating. I think you know that.
Yes, and that's me and him, we had banter about it quite a bit, especially towards like probably the 2 month mark. I was like, hey Tim, we should
You
probably
just
hire
had a
like
kid, though. I wouldn't want to
Yeah,
bother you. I was like, I'm fucking. He's a new
I
dad.
would send him messages. I was like, "Hey Tim, I think we should hire X amount of people for these positions doing this." And Tim's like, "Don't worry, Mike, we got this." And I was just like, "Do we, Tim? Do we got this? Do we got?" And it'd be like we'd be going back and forth about it all the time. And I was just like, we got down to like the day of, and I'm like, Tim, all those people that I found and stuff that was gonna do everything. Because I actually found a good handful of people that were willing to do it for a good price.
Yep.
And guess what happened? They
bailed.
all backed out and bailed.
Fucking bailed.
And they signed contracts.
Yep. But they knew that we had so much fucking money into this shit that we didn't have money to go after them. We didn't.
Oh, yeah.
They knew that.
No, and it was just like Tim said it the best. Why hire a bunch of people that just like looking at the sky and being, on some shit, than actually having people can be on some shit and be focused, and just doing what they can do. And like working with Tim, like I said, it was cool. It was a definitely cool experience because like you have a boss and a friend, and yeah, it's hard to have that, but you have a boss and a friend that's willing to put all faith in their dream as much as it is your dream. Like so, it's like having a kid, dude. It's like you got to make sure that this kid is straight. You got to make sure that they are knowledgeable. You got to make sure that the everything is done correctly so they can blossom. And when the day that me and Tim met up, which was literally the day before the show, I'm like, we really did it, Tim. And there's pictures of us, like us, like actually, like finally, just saying, like, we really fucking did it.
It was the relief,
And that was
then it was also the fucking terrifying look on
Yeah,
her face.
and it's
uh-oh.
like, me and Tim I'm like, dude, how are we gonna do this? He's like, we're just gonna do it. I'm like, all right.
Now you guys should be proud of what you pulled off. It was fucking amazing.
I mean,
Fucking.
it was a party, wasn't it, man?
It was a fucking bash.
Nothing.
It was a punk ball.
It really was, dude.
I'm just so pleased I can share my experience with you guys because you fucking guys rocks, man. You know what I mean?
Oh my fuck, all of you guys. I mean, the whole thing. It was just like a big old family meeting because all these people that were involved, they were they knew what it was about. They knew who we were, and what fucking president is in a group chat with every band, answering questions and shit. That's insane. It's insanity. But that's where I almost went a little bit wrong, right? Because that's where I had issues with delegation. It was a learning experience. I should have let Myke deal with that, you know, and let Myke
Yep.
and, you know, whoever he appoints deal with that, and then let that go. That's how it should have been. And then Myke just says, "Hey, I just didn't know the answer to this one. What's the answer?" And that's it. And then I have like one person asking me instead of 50 messages that people ask me the same thing, you know. But I really tried everything for the artist. We both did. Myke made countless reels for promotion. He made countless things, and you know he drew up things, a bunch of stuff. I went crazy drawing stuff and making stuff for the fucking festival, and we did that so the artist wouldn't have to, so that we make
You
it
know,
easy. We just wanted you guys to party, man, and have fun.
yeah, the last thing we wanted is for you guys to bury just a tad bit of the stress we went through.
Yeah.
Like, because even though, I'm gonna say it, just a percent of our stress that we had would have drowned a lot of people.
Oh,
Just a
dude.
percent. Because honestly, like I said, it felt like we were carrying 50,000 people, at least each and every, the five of us, we were definitely carrying like way more weight than we needed to. But it was a learning experience because we know exactly how many people we're going to need, and we know what kind of people we're going to look for to
I
be
know
a
who I'm
part of
hiring
it.
for security.
Right.
Yep.
You know,
Black
and,
tie
and, and,
security.
and
Shout
that's
out
what
to
it
those
comes
fucking
down to.
animals.
That's what it comes down to. I'm gonna work with Tim again, without a doubt, and we're gonna conquer, 2027, and have more of a better outcome because I think that with us having this, because I've talked to Tim about, us taking a break because he's gonna have them babies soon,
Yep.
and then I said, Tim, it's a good idea that you're doing this because it will also die down the whole evil concept that we are supposedly, being skinheads and shit like that. It's annoying.
Which Andy, do
Um,
you have any questions for Myke about that? Because before I literally burn his ass with this next question, that relates to that. But go ahead. I want you to. I know you're itching to ask a question. You told me about it earlier, I think, or maybe I was just the voices
What's
were
that?
getting louder in my head. Uh, you go ahead and ask Myke a question there, you dandy.
Okay. Um,
I love him. All right, motherfucker. Fine, fine.
so this is where we throw Andy under a bus. Okay, thank you for that tip, you legend.
I love
So,
you.
I love you too. You fucking don't love me, you bastard. You're just using me for my number slush face, you bastard.
Mr. GQ over there. You're better looking than Leonardo DiCaprio. You know that?
So let's ask you a question about, because I had the pleasure of playing with you with KTO. What was that like, man? Headlining. That was a fucking.
uh,
They were great,
uh,
weren't they, Mark? And you know,
oh my God.
is it?
So I'm gonna tell you how I felt, and then I'll
Yeah,
tell you the experience. So it was night two, as everyone knows, KTO headline night two,
yeah.
and with the festival and being all stressed out, all I was ready for was to be the headliner of my bed sheets. I was so done. Like I was like, you know what? I'm like, oh, I still got a drum, but it's gonna be fine. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna do this. I'm only on an hour and a half of sleep, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So
Hell yeah, brother.
before I went up there, I'm not gonna lie, like I was very tired. Like I don't know if I was like I even told my cousin and my buddy, I was like that came out all the way from Illinois to come see it. He was like, I was like, yeah, dude, I'm beat. And he's like, you look tired. And my cousin, big enthusiast on the marijuanas, he was like, yo, dude, how about you take a big old dab rip before you go on stage? Me being the smart person I am, I said, sure, why not?
Well, wouldn't you?
Yeah, why not? It's not like it's gonna make me worse. So here I am I haven't done that stuff in like a year and a half, at least that. And I'm over here taking a big old rips and stuff. And I'm like, he's like, how you feeling? I said, I can't feel my face. He's like, "You ready to go on?" I'm like, "Oh shit, we're really about to do this." So I'm freaking out because it's like I'm about to play with with the international amazing KTO, and the it was such an amazing experience. Like the fact that I got the opportunity to play with somebody from another country, and the fact that they were so nice and so humble, and not
Cool,
like the
man.
musicians I'm going to say here. A lot of musicians here are arrogant, and they're self they're entitled and stuff. A lot of them, not saying all, but a lot of them. Um, to meet such pure people, Mark and Lizzie, if you're hearing this, it was honestly the most enjoyable moment I've ever playing with musicians in a band. And when I played with them, it felt like that I've been playing with them for years, even though I practiced with them once the day before the show, and another time I stayed up. I think it was like 1 o'clock, and we practiced, and then that was it, And then it was like, all right, well, they're like very impressed about how I played and stuff, etc. And I was just like, wow, I can't believe we're about to do this. And so it was just an amazing experience playing with them. And those guys are such killer musicians and stuff. And playing with you, Fraz, ripping it up, dude. I was just like, hell yeah. I was like, the world. And it made me feel proud because it's like, you know what? Three nations came together and did KTO. It wasn't like, oh, it wasn't just it felt like the whole point of the festival. That's why I was so happy when Tim told me what was going on, and he's like, "You want to play for them?" And then he told me later that you jumped on, and I was like, "That this is awesome that we're making it be the end, because it's the whole point of unity and growth." And it's
Yeah,
like the world can come to fucking together, and that's what happened.
but also I don't think a lot of these viewers that are watching this show realize how musically intelligent you, Mark, and Lizzie are. We fucking just turned up and played.
Oh yeah, dude, we straight up did. It was like
You know what I
we
mean?
we just went up there and we're just like, all right, ready, go. We just hopped in on it, and it
You
was
guys,
amazing.
man,
It,
get
I
down.
don't know if it was the drugs talking, but like I had to ask my family that watched it, that paid for the subscription for the shows. They're like, dude, you sound better than with your other band. And I was just like, I don't even remember playing, but I felt awesome.
There was just so much
I got to
happening,
watch the
dude.
feedback. I had to tell Tim like a couple months after that. I was like, Tim, can I get the video because I don't really remember it. I was so tired and so stoned. I was just like, it felt so surreal, and it
It
just
was a
felt so
dream.
cool.
It was just a
Yeah.
fucking, I was up for 72 hours straight. By the time, and you were probably right around there too. By the time we actually went on stage, and not 72 hours straight, sitting down, fucking up on your feet, running around all over the place. It was madness. And then we played a performance, and that's what that will be avoided for next year. I have
Yeah, about to say we're already in talks.
yeah, you know how fucking organized I am, Mikey. I already got a little. I haven't sent it out to the staff yet, but I got something cooked up. It'll be good.
Or, but so Tim didn't mention this part, but I worked the day before I came out there, and I went all the way. I took an hour drive to the city, and then a 4 hour drive to Iowa to have practice. Then I went out of Iowa to Illinois to go to bed. And then I came back and picked up people in Iowa and just going back and forth and doing all this stuff. I was just like, man, this is good. I hope this is good. And then that next thing I know, my delinquent self having a beer at like 9 in the morning just to get me going. I was just like, here's my coffee.
Oh,
And
it was
honestly,
so
like
fucking funny too, dude.
it,
People look at you. It's like, yeah,
yeah,
no,
people
that's the
were,
event coordinator.
yeah, it's like, yeah, they're like, is he okay? Like it was funny. We had the people that were working for the fair, and they said, Mike, isn't it a little early to be drinking? And I said, isn't it a little early to mind your business?
Everybody was on edge, but like I don't know. What was wild was everything that could fall apart, because everything that you can think of, gentlemen, did fall apart. Besides the performances of every band, because holy shit, they were insane. But a little behind, behind the scenes for you, Mike. You know this one, Fraz. You got a little taste of it too, because you and I fucking talk every day. This shit, there were supposed to be like 5 stations, radio stations there, 5. And what's amazing is only one showed up. OTAT were the only ones that showed up to be the radio station to broadcast the event. And I'm not gonna name, but you know what? I won't name drop.
Can I fun
Don't
right? Everyone talked a fucking big game, didn't they? But who was there on the day? That's all I'm gonna fucking say.
Exactly.
Everyone could be Billy Big fucking bollocks, but us guys were there fucking doing it. The people that said, "Oh, let's be a part of it," they didn't show up. Fuck you. You lost out, you wankers. There
Absolutely.
you go. Yeah.
I agree,
and I'm not,
brother.
and I can't say like there were days that Tim had to talk me off the ledge, and I was like, Tim, I don't know how I feel about this. Like I had my doubt days. Like I'm not gonna say that I was like, oh, like we're gonna do it. There were some days where I was just like, Tim, I never said I can't do it.
It
I
got
just said,
pretty
Tim,
bad
how-
there with Graves though. It did.
Oh yeah.
Graves, if you don't know who that is, that's the one I was talking about earlier. The very political figure of the Misfits. He was the front man of the 90s, and he is just a not so good person.
I just interject about the Michael Graves thing. I read an article about him recently, and he just said he's cut off from the punk community because of the issues we've had, basically. It's quite, honestly.
It's interesting, dude. A lot of people watched that interview, and then it got taken down. I still have it on the hard drive. It got taken down from it was from his team.
You're interviewing your hero.
Right. I mean, just and the crazy thing is, you know what? And the crazy thing that people did, the people that didn't watch it, all Tim was asked was this: what is your honest opinion about, your political viewership? And he kept dodging the question.
Are you racist? Are you a Nazi? And then you move on. It's like, no, motherfucker. The entire time.
And then
right.
And then people kept, and that's the thing that blows my mind out of all the things is that we still to this day get called random Nazi things. And it's like, if you guys looked, he only lasted 2 weeks on the bill.
2 weeks.
That's 2 weeks because we wanted to give him, like anybody else that deserves it, a freedom of speech, whether it's hate speech or not.
Are we not Nazis? Because I've just been goose stepping, learning how to goose step for fucking weeks now. Is that a waste of time then? Fucking hell. You have fuck me.
It's wild, man. That guy was so fucking political, and it got dragged onto us. And a lot of times, I was just like, I'll let him play. Fuck it. Fuck these people. That's what I had in my head. But I'm like, you know what? I would have let him play if it was just a political thing, right? If it was just his view, that's fine. But it wasn't just a view. It was a very hateful thing he was a part of. And he tried to defend it, and I asked him, give me fucking examples. And he says the charity thing. And I'm like, well, how much did they donate? When was it? Because I can give you, like, receipts, and I can give you I can tell you the exact fucking date we donate.
The facts.
Yeah. So I'm confused. But he dodged.
Right. And honestly, I just won't forget our conversation, Tim, before we went before you did this interview. It was like 3 days before the interview, and you're like, you and I had the conversation, should we cut him? And then I was just like, Tim, I don't want to cut him, but here's the proof, and it's recent proof. It's not like it was, people can dig up stuff from the past.
Man. Call me I'm a fucking human, but call me. I was very influenced by his music, and I wanted everything to believe that he was the person that I thought he was. That's why I grilled him.
And that's why I was telling, and we spoke about it, and I was just like, Tim, dude, I got bad news. This is recent. He's not like it's not even. So, because like Tim, as you can tell, he's very factual oriented, just like anybody should be when it comes to any subject,
That's
you know.
serious
And
of that
I
nature.
show I sent him links from 10 years ago to like as
As well as like
like
3 days
like
ago.
the yeah, like a month before
It
the
was
actual
terrible.
meet, and it was just like Tim, you should have seen like it was like telling a kid Superman isn't real. That's how Tim looked. Like he was more distraught that I actually had not just evidence of the past, but future evidence or present evidence that showed like
Because
the
that's
dude
when it
wasn't just
hit, man.
it. And then
What's
Tim's
as
like
real?
Tim
Yeah.
actually had a lot of people. I'm going to say it, Tim, because I know you haven't really said it. Tim actually already had a whole, unlike his normal interviews like we're having where it's just unhinged and we just go with the flow. Tim actually had prior like questions ready and set for him. But the day I told him about that, he said, "Well, you know what? It's the EWL show,
Yep.
and I'm just going to do it the way that we've been doing it." Because he was going to give him the benefit of the doubt and have pre-questions for him to set up. But at the end of the day, that was Tim going against his morals for somebody that against our morals. And it hurt him. You don't know how bad, like whoever's watching this, like seriously, like when I showed Tim the facts, because we were so busy with the festival that we didn't look deep enough. When I brought him the facts, he like looked at me and he's like, "Wow, we're gonna have to really cancel him,"
Yep. It
you
hit.
know. And because and the thing was is that we didn't agree with his viewership. We don't. What the hell? We've been talking about love for this whole podcast.
Yeah, I'm not.
That was
I'm
the
not
thing.
going to any of his shows. I'm not supporting him anymore. Because when we got down to brass tacks and he finally admitted it, I said, "Are you a pro? Are you part of the Proud Boys? Are you part of that organization?" And he said, "Yep." That was it. And I was like, "Okay,
And
all right." Like that. That's where. And he knew it too, because you could see the look on his face. And that's when I changed the style of the interview and I made him look human. I asked him, the birth of his kids. I asked him what it's like being a father and in a punk band and all these different things. And once he said what I needed him to say, that's when I was like, all right, well, then now I can go ask him the questions that I wanted to ask him. Like I wanted to know personally. And Mike, you're right. I had a thing, like you told me to even, you're like, you should have a set thing of questions so you don't let your emotion take the best of you, and so you don't fuck him over or fuck yourself over. And then, man, I looked at that. I had it. It was there, but I didn't. Right when I asked that first question, it was out the fucking window. But after everything is said and done, everything we went through, all the people who quit on us, all the people who came in, all the people who stayed around, dude, that festival it started something. It started something in this scene. It's something that a lot of people thought they couldn't do, which is the little man has a voice too. We didn't have anybody fucking helping us besides 5 fucking people. I mean that. And besides, of course the band's sharing and of course fans coming out and showing love, but I mean business wise, no one. And doing that, fucking a, we could do it again. And all these people are like, holy shit, that weird fuck Tim did it. Oh my god. And Fraz, what the fuck? He played on the stage. What? I missed that. Oh, son of a bitch! He better be fucking coming back next. Oh my, what is it? What's going on? A lot of people. There was shit ton of hate. How'd you feel about losing all your money? Ha ha ha. And all this stuff. And then all I said was, here's a link to the video. Check it out. And, every motherfucker who watched that video, dude, what was that? What was the band lineup again that you had? What were these bands? What was this? What was that? You're fucking goddamn right, dude. We had the best fucking bands from all around the world right there at that festival, rocking the fucking stage. Mm-hmm.
I was able to get 20 people out from Illinois, and I'm 2.5 hours out. So I was able to get 20 people to come out there and just experience the international and acts And I got nothing but positive responses saying there wasn't a bad act, and they were really surprised that, you guys are just where you're at. So applaud to you guys about how you played, because, I was telling Tim, I was like, because I was so I was so busy trying to do looking for all the business that Tim just was like, I got the bands already. And I was just like, I was like, you got it? All the bands already? He's like,
Yep.
yeah. And then I was like, I actually came up to him. I said, dude, you did a good job with picking these bands because they all sound good. And all I've gotten was positive feedback back. And they're like, this band sounds like this, this band sounds like that, and I was like, dude, we could totally do this again. And the first thing we said after this all shit was said and done, like the next day,